Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your number one source for all things films and movies. My name is Elijah, and it's definitely that time of the year where we're starting to see a lot of interesting discussions around the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and a lot of suggested rumors that are circulating as to what's going on for the MCU and what is being worked on in this time. Now, over the last weekend, and even a little bit into last week, there were a lot of rumors floating around that we were going to see possibly Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 start production as early as January or February of 2021, which would be way ahead of what we had initially anticipated. Since it wasn't too long ago, we've heard leaks and reports that this movie wasn't going to be coming out for quite some time. So while these rumors were circulating around, it turned out that we got an actual response coming directly from James Gunn, who will be directing the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy 3 movie, saying that there are no chances that production would be starting in January, February 2021, as he has a whole movie to finish up first. And while it is really cool to see a direct response coming from James Gunn, it also is really interesting and a little bit unusual that we actually see someone speaking out to just kind of put a rumor to rest right there and then. So this once again kind of confirms that this movie is definitely further out than we thought. A couple of months back, we actually reported that it was looking like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will probably land most likely sometime in 2023, which is of course way further down the road than we had thought. However, maybe some of these conflicting rumors could come from the possibility that early production on the upcoming Thor is in fact happening, and maybe whoever is reporting these leaks coming from these movie production companies might be alluding to maybe some cast members making a return for the upcoming Thor Love and Thunder movie, which is rumored to be having some cast members return from Guardians of the Galaxy. We don't know any extent as to which characters would return and what the involvement would look like moving forward, though we have seen hints around the corner that we may see a few characters making a return for the upcoming Thor movie. Now, this is all really interesting, of course, because we also have seen something really unprecedented happen with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. If you guys remember from just a little over a year ago, it looked like this movie was going to be absolutely outright canceled as James Gunn was fired. There was a bunch of outcry from the community and the actors in the movies, and we saw something that's never happened before, but Disney and Marvel reversed their decision and chose to greenlight Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 once again. However, during the time that James Gunn was fired, he signed on for Suicide Squad, and essentially that put Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in this weird place where while this movie probably would have initially seen a release date of 2021 as we had expected, and rumors were circulating way back then about that, James Gunn made a hard commitment into jumping into DC and making Suicide Squad 2 and hopefully making this movie franchise actually good. James Gunn has, over the course of the production and pre-production for Suicide Squad 2, and he's really doubled down on the fact that he is in fact going to be working on this movie through and through, full on as a director, from the pre-production all the way through the post-production until the movie's release. He has locked himself down into fully putting himself into that movie before working on any other projects. And while he is signed on to return for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, it definitely seems like he wanted to clear the air when people were asking about it, that he is completely focused on one project at a time. And honestly, when it comes to being a viewer, it's probably for the better that directors like this focus all of their efforts and energy into one project at a time, because it means more movies that are well thought out, well fleshed out, and well and focused in its overall production streamline. So we wanted to go ahead and turn this around to you guys. What are your guys' thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? There is, of course, some question as to whether or not these characters will still be relevant or will still be able to pull in an audience with this much of a gap from when we last saw them in Avengers Endgame all the way to when we would finally see them make a return in their own movie, and the gap's even longer if you're just comparing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 to whenever we'll actually see a release of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So let us know whatever you're thinking in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe with notifications on for brand new videos like this uploaded every single day of the week. Seriously, you're not going to want to miss out on some of the content we've been putting out lately. Also, if you you want other types of content, we also have an Instagram. There's a link in the description down below to that. We just wanted to make sure we included that there. And we'll see you guys all next time with a brand new video. Bye, guys.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?